What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Aston Villa PS5 career mode here on FIFA 21. We are back with a game in the Prem against West Ham United here at the London Stadium where the bubbles are blowing. Hopefully bubbles are going to be blowing our way for this one. Ollie Watkins almost gets us off to a very fantastic start here, sadly missing. But Watkins, speaking of the devil, here he comes again. Watkins is going to play a 1-2 with Jack Grealish. Those two have fantastic link-up play. It's Ollie Watkins one-on-one who's going to slot it home. And we lead 1-0 here, 35 minutes in. It's a classic finish from Ollie Watkins. And it's a great, like I said, link-up play between the captain and Watkins himself. Here he is once again. Has nowhere to go, so he's going to give it to McGinn. He's going to give it to Hansen, who's going to cut it on his right hand side, but sadly it's catching practice for Fabianski. That one, great tackle from Matty Cash, who's gonna get, and Jackie Boy's gonna take a strike from distance, and that would have been an absolute stunning finish, sadly hitting the crossbar. But West Ham United with a couple of minutes left, that's not gonna do anything for them. But it's Emi Martinez. Oh no, it's Emi Martinez to gift West Ham United a gift at the very last minute of the game. It's one of the things you hate to see. We were controlling this game and one little mistake might have just cost us the 3 points here. This was such an easy ball to deal with, but Emi makes a meal of it. And he turns our 3 points into 1, gifting West Ham United a point here. And it was just a very disappointing result. We pretty much controlled that game, to be honest. West Ham did not deserve a point. We deserved all 3. We played better despite only scoring 1 goal. But now we traveled to Old Trafford here to take on United. It's just going to get harder. And after that mistake from Emi and the squad, our confidence might be down, you know. Against a very good United side with the likes of, you can see them already there. I mean, they're a stacked team, and it's no surprise they have the first chance of the game here. The ball's going to get slid to Bruno Fernandes, and he's going to give it to Lautaro Martinez, who has a very simple finish in the open net. They just split us open. And it's 1-0 to United. We've seen that before, and we've seen that man score against us before. It's nothing new to us. That's why in the second half, we're going to create a chance of our own. Tammy holding it up. Who is it for? Morgan Sanson, who's going to give it to Madueke. A great burst of speed. It's Nani Madueke. It's lovely. It's Madueke back once again, possibly saving us, getting us a point here at Old Trafford. We want more than just a point, but look at this burst of speed. Like I said, look at the feet in the box. Look at that little 1-2 touch. Was absolutely stunning, Madueke. It's a equalizing goal in the 70th minute, but we want the go-ahead goal to give us the lead. Here's Hansen. It's going to cut inside. The ball's going to get played to Jack Grealish, but sadly the captain is offside. We don't need VAR for that one, and sadly it's back-to-back draws. And after last episode, we just kept on winning against the big teams. It's one mistake from Emi Martinez last episode that just killed our confidence, and back-to-back draws, back-to-back 1-1 draws. It's about to be back-to-back-to-back 1-1 draws, because we had the FA Cup here against Brighton Hove Albion, which we simulate. We draw 1-1 like I said, so unfortunately we're going to have to play them again in a replay fixture. But before that, we have Everton here at Goodison Park, and we're looking now for a win because our form has took a bit of a dip. The last couple of games, we're not really playing our best. We're defending alright, but you know, we need to be scoring more goals here, and that's why Madueke takes it on his own. He's going to slide it to Ollie Watkins, and Ollie Watkins is going to slide it into the back of the net. We lead 1-0 here at Goodison Park. It's a great pass. It's a great assist from Madueke and a classy finish from Watkins, who brings out his inner Neymar with that celebration. And here we go again on the counter-attack. It's Kent playing it to Hansen, and Hansen's going to give it right back to Ryan Kent against Ander Kappa. You're not going to catch Ryan Kent. Our number 7 goes for goal, and he gets our number 2 of the game. We lead 2-0 here against Everton, only half an hour into this one. And this is a great response after being winless in our last 3 games. To go and lead 2-0 really quickly, it's very good to see. Now Nuno Tavares from from left back almost to right wing. What a run that was. Gives it to Madueke, who's going to cut inside on his right foot. His left foot. It's Madueke with an absolute screamer. Nani Madueke, take a bow, son. into the top corner. That one goes. It's an absolute beauty from our number 19, who just seems to get better and better each episode. That is worthy of goal of our season. That is worthy of something special. It's Madueke. You're not saving that no matter who you are. Look at the bench going crazy. Look at me applauding Madueke, and he's acting like it's nothing. Can you believe that? 3-0 to Aston Villa. But the game is not over yet. Here comes Everton, and what I thought was a perfectly timed offside trap seemed to go horribly wrong. It's Sebastian Haller with a one-on-one against Emi. But it's nothing more than a consolation goal, that one. As you're going to see here, that was pretty much the last thing that happened in this game. We get a 3-1 victory against Everton here at Goodison Park. So a very good performance after 3 consecutive draws here. To come out with a win is fantastic against a very good Everton side here. Now, after this game, we have the replay against Brighton Hove Albion in the FA Cup, which we decided to simulate again. It ends 1-1, but thankfully we do move on in the penalty shootout. The boys got the job done. We don't suck at penalties. We're amazing at pens. We only lost 1 in the whole FIFA 21 career mode series combined between Hertha Berlin and Aston Villa. Sadly, had to beat to Madrid. But anyways, now we move on to the last game of this episode. And speaking of moving on, we move on in the FA Cup. Next round, I think we're going to be playing because it's going to get a little bit harder. But here, Ollie Watkins goes and gives a ball over the top to Jack Grealish. And that, my friends, is not what you expect from Jackie boy. What on earth was that? I have no idea. Here comes Leicester City though, with Dennis Pryor is going to hold it up so nobody can get the ball off him. He's going to give it to Ndidi, and Ndidi's going to slide it through Harvey Barnes. And Leicester City lead 1-0 here, courtesy of their number 15, Harvey Barnes, which I'm a fan of in real life. That guy is an absolute baller, bro. He's going to be an absolute legend, an absolute fantastic player in the future. But here comes our player, Ward Prowse. He's going to slide it to Ryan Kent. And he almost gets us back into this one. Sadly, though, McCarthy makes a save for Leicester. But here we go in the second half. We're looking for an equalizing goal. It's McGinn to Grealish to Watkins. Watkins is going to hold it up and play a fantastic pass. Through ball to Jack Grealish. And this time he's not going to miss it. Puts it in the top corner where it's unsavable. And if it's not Jack Grealish assisting Ollie Watkins, it's Ollie Watkins assisting Jack Grealish. Love their connection. Absolutely do. They can get the job done, just those two together. Anyways, it's 1-1 here. But here come Leicester City, though. They're not going down without a fight. A big mistake here once again gives Ndidi a chance. But Emi Martinez makes a very good save here, rushing out of his goal to make the save. But from the corner, Cengiz Ünder is going to give it to Weghorst. And this guy is just incredible in the air. Puts up Leicester City 2-1 here. He scored against us earlier in the season, I think, and last one as well. So I guess they don't really need Jamie Vardy. They have Weghorst who can get the job done up top. But now we trail against Leicester, and it's going to be Jackie Boy. Absolutely nowhere to go. They're defending very, very well, Leicester. They're restricting us to shots outside the box, which McCarthy can easily catch here. And a very good chance laid on to get the equalizer. Sanson is going to give it to Noni Madueke. He's going to cross it to George Hansen's a little bit behind him, but it's going to fall to Sanson, and his shot gets deflected. And sadly, that is going to be the end of the game. We drop points once again in the Premier League. So it seems like that one mistake at the start of the episode is just coming back to haunt us pretty much the rest of this episode. You know, we have not played too well aside from the Everton game. We dropped points massively, and last episode where we were killing it, winning game after game, scoring goal after goal, barely conceding, and ending up at the top of the league actually, to go in a crazy dip in form here is just not good to see here. Like I said last episode, it wasn't gonna last forever, our good form, but sadly it didn't last too long, our good top form, as now we are dropping points like crazy and we lose in the last game of today's episode, unfortunately. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today's episode. If you guys did enjoy it, then please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you for another episode of the Aston Villa PS5 career mode very soon. Take care.